Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Treasure Trove Tarot, also known here on YouTube as Mystic Moon. Welcome to my second channel and welcome to a reading, messages from your divine guardians. So we're going to take a look at some fairy energies, nature, spirits, unicorns, you name it. And we are just going to allow spirit to be our guide today. So I'm going to pick a couple of subjects kind of random. So what I want you guys to do is to close your eyes, get centered, and ask for spirit to guide you with whatever it is that you need to know today about a particular subject. Maybe something will come through for you today, maybe some sort of clarity, wisdom, answer, etc. Okay, obviously just take what resonates and get rid of anything that doesn't. So all the decks I'll be using here will be listed down below, as well as this beautiful orgonite here created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's pick some topics and see if they match up with what you guys are thinking of right now, what you're feeling, etc. All right, let's see what we need to know here. What wants to come through first? Ooh, we have an omen. Beautiful. So it says not a raven, an omen. So this can be any kind of a bird that you guys are seeing. That is an omen, or like a sign in nature that will be like an omen or a sign for something that you are seeking like clarity or an answer, to. So definitely pay attention to signs from spirit through nature, you guys. What else do we need to know? Okay, so we have story keeper. Tell your story, legacy, write your wisdom. Okay, so of course what I want to say immediately is that if you guys are writing a book or a story, or you're writing something down, or you want to write something in the form of like communication to someone, there's a sign that you will be receiving or that you have received. It could even be that in this reading, that is the omen, the sign that you are supposed to tell your story, that you're supposed to communicate, that you're supposed to write something down. This is very, very important. Okay, so let's see what else. We have letting go, spirit guardian of autumn. This is kind of cool because what this is telling me here is that this might be a form of therapy. If some of you guys are sitting with a lot of your emotions, or you're feeling like there's just something inside of you that needs to communicate, writing it down would be an excellent way of, in a way, like letting it go. Like you're putting it on paper, you're putting it into a story, you're being creative with your writing. It's a way of like transmuting energy. It's like, letting it go, but you're letting it go in a healthy way. You're letting it go and you're letting it like work through you, or you're letting spirit work through you in this way. Very interesting. So maybe some of you guys are taking some of your experiences and turning them into like a fiction, or maybe even a nonfiction. Maybe you're going to help other people with certain things that you've gone through. So you're writing some things down. Maybe you're going to teach some workshops, etc. So this omen here is basically saying that this would be an excellent time for you to let something go through written word. But it could even be like maybe you are sending some sort of communication to someone and you're just kind of saying your piece, and maybe you're making amends, or you're just like letting someone go, something like that, that this would be a positive, good thing. This is going to be a way of working through the energy. That's what I'm seeing here. So let's go ahead and get a tarot card. Ooh, we have death, letting go. So to me, it's kind of like if you guys want to communicate to someone, right? And you have to ask yourself, do you expect to have communication back? Because if you do, and you know that's going to kill you or hurt you if you don't hear back from this person, maybe sit with this. Maybe just write something for yourself right now. Sometimes we can write things for ourselves, but we don't even need to send it to the other person. It's like transformational. It is like a ritual with letting go and releasing something. So we could technically do that. And it really is for us, and it doesn't even involve the other person. It's just about them, and it's for our own healing purposes. So that could be something as well with that death energy. But I feel like this is really for those that you want to record something. You want to write down your experiences. You want to be able to reflect back or to be able to help other people with what you've gone through. So start keeping like a record. Start writing as a way of therapy, journaling, etc. It's really going to be positive transformation for you guys. So I don't know if that's answering a question for someone out there, but it could be that maybe you're wondering on whether or not you should communicate with someone and reach out to someone. And what I'm seeing here is that when you put that information out, just let it go. Like, don't have that or hold that expectation that you need anything back. You know, say what you need to say, but kind of let it go in the name of unconditional love. Like, it doesn't matter whether they respond or how they respond. You just need to communicate something. And so you're doing it in the name of love. You're not doing it in the name of needing anything from them. And I feel like this will be very healing and transformative for you. And who knows, it may be that they end up writing you back or communicating back. And so this could be something transformative in the connection as well. But there's an ending here, but a phase that perhaps begins once again. Like, we're able to feel life after this. We're putting something to rest, whether it's a phase or just a situation, and we're able to now live once again because we are, in a way, just kind of transmuting that energy. But even if it's not that you're looking to let someone go, this is a way for you to heal. This is a way for you to express yourself. This is a way for you to get in touch with some aspect of yourself, is by writing. So if you guys have been wanting to write a book, or you guys have been wondering if you should do something, I'm definitely getting here. This is the green light for it. This is the omen that you need. So signs in nature showing you, or maybe it's this reading. So anyways, I hope that makes sense for someone out there. Let's see what else we need to know. We have ending. Interesting. Not a leaf. Ending. So there is some sort of death and ending here. Something is coming to an end. It could be a time of suffering is coming to an end too. So it doesn't mean that we're going to have to let something go and that's when the suffering begins. This is really when the transformation occurs. This is when the healing starts to begin. This is a good thing. We have the unicorn and the maiden. Communication with unicorn, interesting. Purification, undercover action. So this is cool because this entire deck is about unicorns. This one. The unicorn and the maiden. So communication with unicorns. So there is some sort of communication that you guys are getting from your spirit team about a communication with someone. I feel this is a specific message for communication with a specific person. So there's a message here about that. What do we need to know about this specific communication with the person? It's going to be very healing. Bear spirit. Okay. So you can see here, it's very cold. It's like freezing temperatures. I feel like this is something that maybe has been frozen in time for a while. Maybe this is something that's even ended long ago. So you're starting to get some sort of signs or omens that communication is coming to you. Some of you guys may have even gotten some sort of communication from spirit that someone wants to communicate with you. They just haven't yet, but they want to, okay? So, yeah, you're getting some sort of hidden information here about someone's actions towards you or what they're feeling towards you. So it's maybe making you feel like you need to communicate or reach out to them. King of Swords. King of Swords is someone who wants to talk. This is Aquarius energy, by the way. King of Swords is somebody who wants to set the record straight, somebody who wants to talk. They want to make communication. So what is this about? What is this about? Let's see. This is kind of a little interesting thing. Ooh, Majesty. Your Majesty, like, This is about honor, but it's also about, yes, your majesty, like your wish is my command. There's some kind of energy here. Okay. I feel like some of you guys have probably wanted to communicate with somebody for a while. And maybe, you've maybe already let it go. Like this is from a while ago. You've let it go. But now there's like this feeling here that something is trying to return. Something is trying to return. Getting some sort of wish here. Oh, yeah. Cry for nature, mourning for something sacred which seems lost. I feel like this is someone that you probably lost touch with. This is someone who you want to connect with once again. And maybe you guys thought that like there was no hope for the situation. It was completely lost. But I feel like something is changing here. I can't help but get that. Whoa. And I feel like now we have miracles. So I'm going to take this top one because I just feel like it's popping up for a reason. Miracles. It's like, yes, your majesty. It's like this wish fulfillment, this miracle. Like you never thought you were going to hear from this person. You never thought that you guys were going to have a second chance. You thought that this was over. You didn't want it to be over because maybe you've cried for this person, but you've just kind of accepted that it's over throughout the time. But that book, it's like, is your story over with this person? I feel like in some ways, yes, you let this go, or you're trying to let this go and transform and heal, but you're starting to get this message from spirit that there's still some sort of healing that is going to occur with this person. So it might be, that's why that purification is here. You're getting communication with your spirit team. Remember, our nature guardians are coming through, communicating with you to tell you that some sort of situation wants to purify, and there's undercover actions that are at hand that we're not even aware of. So maybe someone wants to make this contact with you. Maybe somebody actually does want to do something, but they haven't made it known yet. So you've been sitting around this whole time thinking that maybe this person never wanted to speak to you again or never wanted to talk to you again. And now you're starting to get all these signs, and you're starting to get all this information or this like guidance that someone from the past is trying to return or come back. Maybe you're thinking a lot about this person from the past. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles means that someone hasn't let someone go. So there's a real need to understand that neither party has let the other go, and something really wants to be healed here. And so it's like Spirit's coming through and trying to create this miracle healing, this miracle communication. It's almost like when someone communicates, you are going to feel like it was just a freaking miracle. Like I'm getting here for some of you guys, you're going to be speechless, and you're going to feel like there's no freaking way. Like you're just not going to believe it. So I don't know what that is for some of you guys, but yeah, it could really surprise you. It's like magic. Damn. Fairy magic. It's just like freaking magic. Like you just feel like, wow, I can't believe it. Like the universe is such a magical place. I would have never thought in a million years. Okay. Oh my gosh. Carry me home. It's like someone's coming home. Someone's coming home after a long period of separation. So we have support, time to be carried, allow others to help. I feel like your nature guardians are helping this situation along. We definitely have two people, a masculine and a feminine here. This could be about counterpart. This could be somebody that is a counterpart to you. Somebody that you always felt that you belonged with. And now it's as if by magic you're being shown signs that this is something that's on the horizon. Yeah, we have Bluebell, Fairy, Gratitude. And we're so grateful. We're so grateful maybe for the second chance. We're so grateful for something that is now shifting. Something that we thought for sure would never be healed. And we have Temperance. That's the reconciliation, you guys. That's the reconciliation. I believe that is, what is the Sagittarius energy? Yeah, Sagittarius energy. So we have Scorpio, Aquarius, and Sagittarius energy. So that's water, fire, air. So Temperance is 2 cups coming back together. So it is reconciliation, but it's also about like having to go through some shit in order to get to this point. Maybe people were not able to appreciate each other before. But maybe through this separation, people have matured, people have healed, people have done some sort of work. And so now it makes it possible for the 2 of you guys to actually be better now. Maybe you could not be good before, but you're going to be better now. Stability. Yeah, so it's like there's this new stability that wasn't there before. So a separation was necessary, I feel, with someone. Mountains, because it says mountain. Mountains mean certain challenges that we had to face. Yep, Barnabas and the Prince, adventure, discovery, travel, and meeting destiny. This tells me here that somebody needed to go off into the world and basically figure out who they were. And but now it's like all of a sudden there's this feeling of destiny. We're being destined to make contact. We're being destined to prepare ourselves for this contact that might be coming in. And we have guardians of the land, protection. Yeah, I feel like maybe in the past, this whole situation was not available to you because you were being protected. Because maybe somebody was not at that stage where they could protect your heart. So maybe they just would have hurt your heart. So that's why that was not happening. Do have the Queen of Swords now, and so in this reading here we do have counterparts. So we have the King of Swords, and now we have the Queen of Swords. So this tells me here that 2 people are ready now to have that conversation. 2 people are ready to face each other and be in their truth and to really like talk this out. So there is some kind of communication with counterparts that is being highlighted here. And the Queen of Swords might very well need to be in a position where she is protecting herself, right? Because the King of Swords is kind of looking at us. The Queen of Swords is looking at him with her sword kind of pointed at him. So maybe there is a need for us to be on the defense here because of maybe the way somebody treated us before. But we have wisdom. So we're going to trust our wisdom and our intuition to kind of get through matters here. And it looks like you're just going to trust and take a leap of faith into the unknown. There is no knowing for sure whether or not this is going to work out this time, but I feel like you both feel destined to give this another shot, to give it another chance. So you're going to go for it. Yep, there's that phoenix rising from the ashes, transmutation of energy. So definitely some kind of like shifting of energy here, but doing something different with the energy because the energy never died here. That's why I feel like you and this person were not able to clear it 100%. That's why you're being drawn back to it. And now we have the Knave of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands can be that curiosity of what could be, right? We're curious to know more. We're curious to basically see what this situation has to offer. What will it offer? What will happen? I'm curious. I've got to know. So I feel like there's some kind of unfinished business here with you and someone. And maybe this whole time, which is one of the reasons that the book thing came up, is you guys have been in this like introspective mode. You guys have been maybe writing in your journal or like, you know, kind of healing and going through this whole process. And suddenly you're starting to get all this information about this person. And it could be because they're like being guided to come back to you. They're being guided to come back. And you kind of feel like you know it. And you're being shown these signs that this is something that's happening. So Spirit is trying to prepare you for this reconciliation. Fighting spirit. So the fighting spirit, it's like fighting for something, being strong, being ready. Yep. Being strong and ready. Little boy blue. So there's a dream come true here, return of the soul. So I feel like someone who was weak before has now grown and they're stronger now. So they can fight for this. They can speak their truth to you before they couldn't. So they might have just kind of left and just allowed you to go, pretty much. Didn't really fight for this. But we have air spirit, which is awesome because the Queen and the King of Swords are both air signs, Libra and Aquarius. So the air spirit here is for communication, but it's also about knowledge. This is what we know. This is what we've learned. This is what we're going to do differently this time. So there's a second chance to do things differently. And we have the Three of Swords. The thing is, I feel like there will be an acknowledgement, and it's not like you and this person are just going to come together and everything's going to be hunky-dory. No, I feel like there is going to be this maybe a fight or like a challenging conversation. But the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords can handle it because they're both in their truth. They're not here to just kind of sweep things under the rug. They're here to duke it out. They're here to really talk about it. They also want to acknowledge each other's pain and they want to acknowledge what happened here. So I feel like there's a more grown-up conversation that can take place because someone has grown. You may know this person from a long time ago and maybe they were not able to like own up to something, but I feel like now they can because they have knowledge under the belt. They have wisdom under their belt now. They have something new to bring to the situation rather than immature energy from the past. We have purity. So it's kind of like this is a much more pure situation. There's a lot more of a pure heart and intention than there was before. Yeah. To me, this is kind of like this twin flame card to me. So it's like two souls being drawn together. It says sacred union, commitment ceremony, maturing into deep relationships. So you guys were not ready for each other before, but there's some kind of being ready now. So someone wants to come back. Somebody wants to come back. They want to purify this. They want to do something different. They want to make this happen now. Yep, look at this. Purification, purity. I want to purify this. I'm in a much more pure energy. I'm no longer fighting my shadow. I've done my shadow work, and because of this, I want to come back. I see you as my person. I see you as this person that I want to have a deep commitment with. I feel a sacred bond to you. Yep, Eight of Cups means I walked away long ago, but I just feel like someone wants to come back and they want to commit to this. But somebody had to leave to become pure. That's the thing. So this separation was absolutely necessary. You and this person would not be at this point unless this had happened. So let's go ahead and get one final set of messages to like what Spirit wants us to kind of understand or where this is all headed, basically, because we see the intention here. We see everything that wants to happen, but let's just see what the final message is here. We have roots. Okay, so there's something about roots. What does this mean? Okay, so we have three graces. So this right here is, I feel, an environment card. We have roots with other people, but what I feel like we've grown a lot through our experiences with others. So if you and this person initially were together and then you went into separation and then you had other relationships, these particular relationships have helped both of you to grow immensely, which is why this is better timing now, because you've grown a lot through other people and situations. Yeah, you've grown a lot through other people and situations. Toadstools. What does a toad do? Leaps from one stool to the next, right? So I just feel that you guys have grown from all the different relationships, whether they're romantic or whether they've been just through situations in life with friends or family, work situations. You've both grown a lot. So let's go ahead and get 3 cards just to kind of depict some future movement here. Okay, so we do have the 5 of Wands. Some of you guys with this 3 energy, with now the 5 of Wands being a competition card, there could be another situation going on when someone wants to return or make contact. That could even be one of the holdups right now for someone. Somebody may know that someone has another person in their life. So this makes it challenging. This makes it difficult to just pop back in even though they want to. They might feel like, you know, they don't have a right to come back into your life because they left you and you moved on, but now they want to return, and maybe you are getting these feelings that this person is thinking about you and wanting to come back, but that doesn't mean just because they're feeling that they will, especially if there are other situations going on here. But I feel like this person wants to. We have the 7 of Swords. Interesting. So the 7 of Swords, of course, is hidden energy. It means things we don't know. So this to me is confirming this card here that we got in the very beginning of the reading. Undercover action. There's someone that's lurking in the shadows. They might be watching you and you're not aware of it. Maybe you feel it or you sense it, but you're actually not sure. But I feel like they are. Someone's watching you. They're seeing you, or maybe they've been keeping tabs on you throughout the years. You don't know. You feel it, you sense it, you hope it, but you're not sure. We have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is Pisces energy. Somebody has a cup of love for you, though, and you don't know it. That's what's interesting about this reading, is that it's like a story, okay? It's like you have this story of what you would want to happen here. You have this story. Or you ask yourself, is this just a story? Is it just a fairy tale in my head? And I feel like Spirit is actually trying to give you guys messages in regards to this person. Have they let you go? Is this over? And you're now getting a bunch of information about this person coming back. You're getting these visions, you're getting these hunches, you're getting these signs that this person is thinking about you and wanting to come back. And I'm getting here, it's because they do want to come back. So you're getting some sort of confirmation here today that this is happening. It's not just a story that you're telling yourself. It's not just a story in your head. This is in fact happening. But there could be a challenge as to this person coming back because maybe there is something in the way. It could be that they're in a situation, or you. Or it could be fear because of 3 of Swords in the past, maybe even seven of Swords in the past. But all I know is that this person definitely feels some sort of fear. So we're going to get the bottom of the decks just to close up everything here as the last message. I know I said it was already going to be the last message, but it's not, because we're going to get more. Simplicity. Not a stone, simplicity. We also have Stardust, which is premonition. I'm telling you here. It's very simple. You're getting premonitions. It's simple. Why aren't you trusting this? Why aren't you trusting what you know? It says beginnings and endings and communication. You're getting some of you guys might actually be getting telepathic messages from this person. Like you're getting downloads from them. And I feel like it's probably because you guys are star-crossed. There's some sort of an element here of magic. There's an element here of some higher level soul connection. So you guys, your energy is in each other's fields very, very easy, very simple. You guys have always been connected. You guys have never really been disconnected. But the other person, the way you view them, you have these hunches, but you're not sure. This person also has these hunches, but they're not sure. So that's why there's this unfinished business and story and all these what ifs. We have the Eagle Spirit, which is freedom. I feel like both of you probably crave that freedom. It's like you would rather just know than not know. So now I'm understanding this. This is on the bottom of the deck, the moon. So there's a lot of unknowns here, and there's a lot of dreams and telepathy, psychic conversations going back and forth. But there's a lot of fear here too of the unknown. Like, I don't want to be wrong. So now I'm understanding, because the way I was interpreting the very first messages to you guys is that Spirit was trying to give you, which I feel is still the message here, is trying to give you some sort of a message in regards to sending communication, like a letter to someone, or sending communication to someone as a form of letting go. But now what I'm understanding, this is your person. Your person wants to communicate to you. They want to reach out to you, even though it's been over. Even though maybe they let you go or you let them go. And the autumn could be significant to your connection. I don't know. But they've been getting some sort of signs to communicate to you. But there's that feeling of, if I communicate and you don't respond, what will I do? Will I be able to handle that? And I'm seeing that right now, your person, they're kind of back and forth with, at least I'll be free, at least I'll know. At least I won't be in this mystery of the unknown. At least I'll get something. I'll understand that you have completely let me go, or that you haven't let me go. But at least I'll know something. At least it's better than this state of limbo, of the unknown. I feel like this person wants to be free from fearing talking to you, or fearing reaching out to you. It's almost like it has taken a hold of them, and it's made them feel like it's got some sort of power over them, or some sort of hold, and they just want to break that cycle. And it's very simple too. It's kind of like they either do it and they don't get communication back, so then that's their answer, or they do, and it's kind of like, it's very simple. You either do it or you don't do it. But this limbo state, it's like, I feel like it's driving your person crazy. So they want to put an end to the mystery. They want to put an end to the unknown. They want to put an end to their fears when it comes to communicating with you. So this reading went a completely different way than I thought it was going to. I just thought that maybe this was going to be about your life purpose, writing a book and all this other stuff, and somehow it turned into this. So whatever. That's why I like doing these kinds of readings, because it just allows us to just go with the flow wherever Spirit wants to take us. So that's what I have. It either resonates with you or it doesn't. Please just take it as it does and leave anything that didn't. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. Take care. All right. Bye-bye.